Friday, December 6th, the 6th day for the Scotch Whisky Advent Calendar 6th edition. Let's check it out together on the Whiskey Whistle. Happy holidays, my whiskey friends. Mark here at Whiskey Whistle on YouTube, sharing a little whiskey awesomeness from Winnipeg, the center of North America, bringing you day 6 for the Scotch Whisky Advent Calendar 6th edition. Let's get it opened. Where is it? Day 6. Oh, there it is. Right down in the corner. All right, let's get that out. Take out my number 6. Okay, and... oh, here it comes. Whoa, okay. What is it there? I didn't look. You tell me. Let's see what we have here. Ooh, from Weems Malts, Dream to Dram Single Malt Scotch Whisky from Kingsbarns Distillery. I haven't tried them yet. I'm so excited. This is 46% ABV. The cask type is bourbon and Portuguese wine. Ooh, sounds really exciting. The cask number is KBL 1003/1. And this is from the Lowland region. That's really exciting because I haven't tried enough from the Lowlands. Probably you haven't either. Soon there's going to be a whole bunch of new whiskeys from the Lowlands available. Super exciting. All right, we got the glass at the ready. Let's get that open and poured. The color, we can already see it's a little bit on the lighter side. A little more, Mark. There we go. So let's check the color out together. All right, so what do you see there for color? Quite a nice light color, isn't it? Almost sort of a lemony hue. And obviously that's natural, which is great. Okay, let's check the legs out together. 46% ABV. It's a good strength. Let's see how it does with the legs. As one would expect, fairly quick legs, but they do hang on the glass nicely. So I'll probably expect a medium body, possibly a lighter bodied whiskey for this one. Now, before we get on to the nose, as I'm not really familiar with Kingsbarns Distillery, other than for just a little bit of information I've seen online, I've never had a chance to try them before, so this is really exciting for me. As I mentioned, this is from the Lowlands region. In fact, it's close to St. Andrews, apparently. And interestingly, it's owned, in fact, by Weems Malts. So that's pretty cool. Then this is actually an official bottling of Kingsbarns. Okay, on to the nose. A young, bright nose, as you'd expect from a new distillery. The distillery was founded in 2013, so this is most likely less than 5 years old, maybe 4 to 5 years old. Canada also has quite a few new single malt distilleries, and this nose quite reminds me of some of these younger new single malts that we're getting from these distilleries in Canada. Some almondine-like notes, something kind of like a liniment. There's also some nice sweetness in there. Here the sweetness is taking the form of like a light, almost like molasses, more like maybe like a corn syrup type of a nose. And there's definitely a grassy note in here as well. Here's a little bit of facts about Kingsbarns Distillery. 0.6 million liters per year of pure alcohol. Fermentation time is 3 to 5 days. Fife grown barley, so that's local barley. That's pretty cool. Here's some more information about the casking. We have first fill ex-bourbon, and then we have first fill STR barrique matured. That's the Portuguese barrels that was mentioned on the bottle. And I'm also getting something kind of like a light sugar syrup, or maybe even a light agave. A little bit of underripe pear. A little bit of just generic fruit skins from a variety of different fruits. And I don't believe there's any peat here. I could be wrong, but pretty nice nose. Again, this is probably about 4 years old, as Kingsbarn Distillery only came into being in 2013. Okay, onto the palate. Cheers, everybody. Lots of vanilla. It's creamy. Those STR Barrique barrels have added a slight wininess. Now, I'm wondering, is that white wine, a white wine type of a barrel, or is it a red wine? If it were red wine, I would imagine that would be a bit darker, but, you know, sometimes that's just not the case. Lots of vanilla. Still, you have that little bit of almond, some pears, ripe pears on the palate. We had underripe pears on the nose, so that's interesting. Very candied. Fruit candies, especially the lighter colored ones. Surprisingly, at 4-ish years old, it's not that immature. It's actually pretty nicely mature for a whiskey of its age. And yes, fairly light mouthfeel, a little bit waxy in the mouth as well, which is quite nice. Let's add a little bit of water here. With water, I get a little bit more of these fruit skins. It's a bit drier. That almondine note has sort of dissipated. And a little bit of a toasty oak note, which of course makes complete sense. The palate with water. Nothing's really changed. A little bit more malty, but you're losing some of the fruit there. So I feel like probably bottle strength is ideal for this Kingsbarns Dream to Dram from Weems Malts. One final taste. Pretty nice overall. Let's get on to the WhiskyWhistle whiskey score for Kingsbarns Dream to Dram from Weems Malts. What's that going to be, folks? It's going to be 82 out of 100. You heard it, 82 out of 100 is the WhiskyWhistle whiskey score for Dream to Dram from Kingsbarns Distillery. Pretty nice for 4 years old. That's going to be a big whiskey by the time it comes of age. Excellent. Let me know what your thoughts are for that one in a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to WhiskyWhistle, hit the bell so you're notified of the future Whiskey Whistles, and if you've been enjoying this content, check out the WhiskyWhistle crew on Patreon. Patreon.com/WhiskyWhistle. See you for day number 7. Goodbye now.